Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my no makeup. Now, since it's summer and it's really hot, I have been finding myself wanting to wear less makeup. Well, sometimes. We all know that I go full glam occasionally. But for the most part, on an everyday basis, I just kind of go for more natural. I want my skin to look even and bronzy, but I don't really want to wear a full coverage foundation. So these are the steps that I've been taking, and if you want to see how I do it, just keep watching. Alright guys, first things first, you always want to prime your face no matter what kind of makeup you're doing. I'm just going to be using my Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is just take a concealer, and I'm just going to dot this on like very dark acne spots on my face. This will kind of help pre-cover the spots before we do foundation, because I'm going to go in with more of a light to medium coverage foundation and a very light layer. So this will kind of amp up the coverage, but once we put foundation over it, it'll kind of look seamless and just cover up those spots while still looking very natural. And now I'm just going to blend that out with my Real Technique sponge. I don't love this Wet n Wild concealer, but you know, it works fine for this, just under my foundation. It's kind of hard to get through the tube. Alright, let's try that again. So next I'm going to go in with foundation, but I'm going to go in with a very light coverage foundation. Well, light to medium coverage foundation. I'm going to go in with a very light layer. I'm also using a shade that is literally my exact skin tone, not matching my neck, just matching my face. But it's not like a huge difference. But for that, I'm just going to take my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 112. I usually use 110 because my neck is paler than my body, but this works just fine when I do makeup, when I do no makeup. And I'm just kind of patching this on in a very, very light layer on my cheeks where I have a lot of acne and redness, where my skin is just very uneven. And I kind of work in sections when I do this. And then I'm just going to tap that out with my Real Technique sponge. And I really blend this one out because I don't want there to be any edges. I want it to be seamless. You guys see how much better that looks already? I mean, it's not totally flawless, but that's not really the look that I'm going for. So I'm just going to kind of do that on the rest of my face. Just kind of patch it, blend it, patch it, blend it, until my skin is a little bit more evened out. And when I do my forehead, I tend to just do like the very center, and then I just kind of blend it outwards because I have freckles and I really like to kind of show them off in the summer. I think it looks really nice. So with my forehead, I just blend it in the middle, and then I kind of start to buff it outward. I just use little circular motions when I pat it in with my sponge. I'm also going to do just a teeny tiny bit on my nose. I don't really love caking foundation on my nose to begin with, so I just go in with a very thin layer. Just because it's a little red, and this will even out some of that redness. And all that we're really going for today is a more even skin tone. I don't want it to be flawless. Alright, now I'm going to conceal my under eyes, and this is where I kind of can't compromise with coverage. I have really bad dark circles pretty much no matter what I do. So I'm just going to go in with my usual Pixi Correcting Concentrate and my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I'm really keeping the Pixi Correcting Concentrate just in my darkest parts of my dark circles, so like right here. And then the Maybelline concealer, I apply it right here, but then I blend it outwards. And I'm really taking my time blending this out because this concealer is a little bit lighter than my foundation. I want the blend to be very seamless. Alright, so we do still want to set our face even though we're doing no makeup, so I'm just going to take my Essence All About Matte Setting Powder, and I'm just going to set my under eyes with it really quickly, and then also my face. Now, if you don't have oily skin like I do, you might be able to get away with not setting your base. It just depends on the products that you use. I mean, you know your skin best, and you know which products work best on it and what needs to be set and what doesn't need to be set. For me, I set everything no matter what because I want the additional staying power that brings, but it's totally up to you. This is totally a customizable kind of look. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and bronze with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And you could either bronze or add blush or skip one or the other, but I do think you need to do one or the other just to add some more life back into your face. I am using the butter bronzer specifically because I think it really just melts into the skin really beautifully, and I think that's really important when you're doing a no makeup look. Alright, so to be totally honest with you guys, usually I just bronze and I walk out the door, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to use a little bit of blush, and I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink. And I'm just going to take a teeny tiny smidgen. Like, I just dip my brush, tap off, stamp on my hand, and apply to the apples of my cheeks. Alright, now this next step is totally optional. My voice would stop cracking like a 13-year-old boy. But this next step is totally optional, but I think that it does kind of add more life back into the face, makes it look even more natural. But I'm just going to highlight my face just a little bit. And to do that, I'm going to take my Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. And I think today I'm going to dip into the pinky shade. And these are super pigmented, so I am going to just tap off excess and then go in. These, like, if you just go in straight from like here to your face, they are incredibly pigmented. They're so beautiful. I love them. But you can sheer them out a little bit, make them look a little bit more natural too. So I'm just gonna highlight. You see how that glow? You guys probably can't even see it on camera. It's so barely there. But I think it really helps tie the look together. Just bring life to your face, because right now I do have a very overall matte finish on my skin, and I want to crank up the shine just a little bit. You could also achieve this through using like a glowy blush. I just didn't go that route today. Alright guys, so now onto brows. I think brows are super important, even when you're doing no makeup, especially when you're doing no makeup. They really frame your face. And I think doing them can make a big difference, but while you don't want to not do them, you don't want to overdo them either. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil, and first I'm just going to comb through them like I normally would. And then I'm just going to very, very lightly fill them in. I don't want to do a heavy fill, I just want to do an extremely light fill in. I'm not going outside my natural brow hair. I'm not creating any part of my brow. I'm just filling them in a little bit, giving them some life. You guys see what a difference that made already? And it took, what, 15 seconds? I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. And there we go, brows are done, and that took maybe 30 seconds. Alright, next I'm just going to set my face with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. I think setting your face is also super important with a setting spray because it's really just going to mesh all those powders together and all the creams and really make it look more natural on your skin. It's going to make it look even more like skin. It just adds a little bit of glow back to your skin too, and I think that makes it look super natural. Alright, so next up is eyes, and you can go a couple routes with this. You can throw bronzer in the crease to give yourself a little bit of depth. You could do just mascara on your top lashes. You could do it on your top and bottom lashes. It's totally up to you and how you want to define your eyes. You can even put on eyeshadow with this look. I think that it really perfects the skin enough and makes you look made up enough to put on eyeshadow. Does that make any sense? But yeah, I'm just going to curl my lashes, apply my Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and yeah, I'm gonna call it good. Alright guys, now that mascara is on, I'm just going to move on to my lips. And honestly, all that I do for my lips is I use a little bit of lip balm. And right here I have this Mist Rosebud Salve. And I really like this stuff. The scent isn't the greatest. I mean, I don't know. I think it kind of smells like Old Lady, but it does such an amazing job of really conditioning my lips. I get over the scent and it leaves a really nice glossy finish. So I'm just going to apply some of that to my lips. And there you go. There you have it. There's your super easy, no makeup look in under 10 minutes. Obviously, it's probably going to be more than 10 minutes when I'm shooting this video because I was talking the whole time. But when I'm not talking, I can definitely get this done in 10 minutes, if not in 5. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you did. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.